Hello students, we are going to discuss about time of cross through circulation draining. This figure shows that through circulation draining, gas entering at the top, gas leaving at bottom. Okay, so zone of initial moisture, then zone of drying unbounded moisture. Unbound moisture is nothing but water evaporate easily with a normal moisture balance. There is no pressure of such water. Are you clear? Okay. So then zone of drying of bound moisture. Bound moisture is nothing but water cannot evaporate easily and there is pressure on such type of water. Are you clear? Okay. First one, rate of drying of unbound moisture. Unbound moisture is nothing but water evaporate easily with a normal moisture balance. There is no pressure of such water. Consider a gas of humidity capital Y1 enter the bed at a moisture free flow rate of Gs kg per meter square hour. Maximum drying rate Nmax will occur if the gas leaving the bed is saturated at AST. AST is nothing but adiabatic saturation temperature. For this case, the leaving humidities are capital YAS. YAS is nothing but at adiabatic saturation temperature the humidity values. So in this case, maximum drying rate, that is Nmax, is directly proportional to the change in humidity. Remove the directly proportion, you are adding the constant, that is Gs. Gs is nothing but moisture free flow rate. So the change in humidity, outlet minus inlet. For this case, outlet is a saturation humidity at AST, adiabatic saturation temperature YAS, minus inlet condition Y1. Finally, we get Nmax is equal to Gs into YAS minus Y1. This is equation number 1. Suppose the humidity of leaving air capital Y2. What is the drying rate? So generally drying rate is directly proportional to change in humidity. Remove the directly proportional. We are adding the constant free flow rate for this case, that is capital Ga. So here a capital N is equal to Gs into outlet minus inlet. So the change in humidity. Outlet is a capital Y2, inlet is a capital Y1. Y2 minus Y1 into Gs is equal to capital N. This is equation number 2. Suppose, so for a differential section of the bed, change in humidity for incoming air of humidity, capital Y1 is dy. So the leaving humidity, capital Y. So for this case, rate of drying dn. dn is directly proportional to dy. Remove the directly proportion, you are adding the constant, that is moisture flow rate, that is free flow rate, capital Gs. So dn is equal to Gs into dy. So for this case, what is Gs? Gs is nothing but Ky into dA. Ky is equal to mass transfer coefficient. ds is the differentiation of interfacial surface per unit area of bed cross section. Are you clear or not? Okay. Change in humidity YAS minus Y. Are you clear? Okay. This is the equation number 3. So for this case, what is S? S is nothing but interfacial surface per unit area of bed cross section. So we want ds value. ds is nothing but ds is equal to small a into dzs. So here a is nothing but interfacial area per unit volume of bed. Zs is nothing but bed thickness. Are you clear? This is equation number 4. Substituting equation 4 in equation 3 and integrating, integration of y1 to y2 dy divided by YAS minus y is equal to integration of 0 to zs kya dzs divided by gs. This is equation number 5. In LHS side, integrate with respect to y, substitute the limit y1 to y2. The integration result minus ln of YAS minus y. Then substitute the limit y1 to y2, upper limit minus lower limit minus ln of YAS minus y2 Minus into minus plus is right, plus ln of YAS minus Y1. So after applying the formula ln A minus ln B, finally we get ln of YAS minus Y1 divided by YAS minus Y2. In RHS side, integration of 0 to ZS KYA dZs divided by GS. So the constant term take outside, KYA divided by GS, this is the constant term. Integration part of dZs, simply ZS. After substituting the limit 0 to ZS, finally we get KYA ZS divided by GS. So this value is equal to NTG. NTG is nothing but number of gas phase transfer unit in the bed. This is equation number 6. From equation 1 and 2, divide the two equations. Finally we get n by n max is equal to y2 minus y1 by YAS minus y1. So this value can be written as 1 minus YAS minus y2 by YAS minus y1. After simplifying this value, that is equal to y2 minus y1 by YAS minus y1. For our convenience, we are going to substitute NTG value. So that's why these values can be written as 1 minus YAS minus y2 by YAS minus y1. Are you clear or not? Okay. Yes. But we have YAS minus y1 by YAS minus y2 ln value, that is equal to NTG. Are you clear or not? Okay. So this is equation number 6. From equation we have a ln of YAS minus y1 by YAS minus y2, that is equal to NTG. But if we want YAS minus y2 by YAS minus y1, what do you do here? Here you take minus sign outside. Finally we get ln of YAS minus y2 by YAS minus y1, that is equal to minus of NTG. Are you clear or not? Okay. So remove the ln, take exponential value. YAS minus y2 by YAS minus y1 is equal to e power minus NTG. Are you clear or not? Okay. Substitute here. Finally we get n by n max is equal to 1 minus exponential of minus NTG, that is equal to 1 minus exponential of minus of what is NTG, KYA into ZS by GS. So this is equation number 7. Using equation 7, we can predict drying rate when KYA is known. Are you clear or not? Okay. So this is the unbound moisture drying rate equation. So next one, drying of bound moisture. What is bound moisture? Bound moisture is nothing but water cannot evaporate easily and there is pressure on such type of water. In order to analyze the drying rate in this regime, it is preferable to make experimental investigation, as both particle and gas characteristics play a significant role. Thank you for your attention.